Welcome to today's discussion. As always, the main thing is nobody belongs in jail for weed. And we got so many people in prison, whether it be state or federal still, that they need to come out. They've needed to come out for years. Some states release their state prisoners, but everybody forgot about their federal. Hey, how you doing? One World Life and Doug, how y'all doing? Oh, not a whole lot's up today, Mr. Doug. The rain cleared out for a little while. It says it should be clear until about 3 and iffy, whether we get some storms or not, and then clear. So I might be able to get some people today. I know I got at least one signature. I had one guy stop by and sign the petition. Maybe I'll get rid of the one or two of the last puppies I got. That would be cool. Because I don't like leaving them over there and having Betty out, but I can't have all 3 of them out. No. They would destruct everything. Right on. Nobody answered the question, though. Nobody answered the question I had. One World Life. If I can find a video, or a tape, a recording, a video, whatever, with that store person, the regional manager or whatever. I don't know if you heard the recording or not. I found the one recording. It should have been there or close to it. The one recording, she said she was responding to my letter to the president or something like that. So, corporate, basically. So, if I could find that, if that tape exists or something, wouldn't that just shoot the shit out of their whole case? How can one tell you that you're perfectly all right, that they, on the phone, that you're untrespassed, don't worry about it, and then a year and a half or so, 2 years later, you're summoned to court, you're kicked off the property, you can't get your food or nothing. So my question was, if I can produce that tape, if that tape exists, wouldn't that absolve me of that whole damn thing? Because they made me think that they dropped it, and they didn't. So didn't they set me up? Just like the suit that I've already filed, when the manager told me I could be there a few more hours until dark, and 10 minutes later, I'm being really bullied by the cops. Oh, if I can find the tape, it's definitely, it would definitely have the date and all that. But not only that, we know the lady's voice, we know the lady's name and everything. She would have to come into court and swear, and that's not her. And then if I can find that tape, of course, I would say we need a voice analyst. Yeah, I don't think it has to be time dated and stamped, but it is. All my calls are that I record. The question is, did I record that one? Can I find it? But no, if you got a voice like that, especially against Walmart, oh hell yeah, you could just have it a voice announce whatever. Because if I had to take, well, just like that, okay, it would be an answer to that. She said she'd call and let me know, right? So it would be the same voice as that one, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Well, if I can't find it, she's still got to go in there and testify what the answer was. Yeah, but I'm just saying, they got to bring her into court, and she's going to have to testify under oath what she told me. That's why I'm not worried about it. there's liars out there and stuff. You know what I mean? But the good Lord's got me. The good Lord's got me. I can prove that I called him. I can prove she told me she'd work on it. Now I can prove that they profiled me because it mentions that the one kid called out to man, whoever, he got a pot hat, a pot shirt on. So, I don't know. Do you think I need to worry about this trespass ticket? If I could find that tape, do you think I should worry about that? Because, see, the first lawsuit, we're going to find out whether I win or lose on the 16th, that one. The trespass ticket is on the 17th. Damn, how come every time I come to, well, not every time, how come when I come to Springfield, I have to end up coming back to this damn town for court or something? What are y'all putting your water in Springfield? Oh my gosh. But see, if I need to find out what their decision was. So, you know, I need to go talk to Walmart and say, hey, what was your decision? Let's talk to this lady. What was your decision? Because, see, I got a video. I got a video the next day. That I've got. I just can't find this damn tape, you know, to put out there. But I've got a video the next day. I've got a suit jacket, you know, and tie and pants that are all cannabis leaves. I do a live video. Let's see if I am trespassed or not. I went in my vehicle, which everybody could see. I put on a spectacle costume that everybody could see. I had a live phone in the cart going around shopping. I still haven't watched the video, but I remember it. And I had no problems. Everybody treated me good and everything, and I didn't go to jail that day. You would think if they, you know, I was trespassed the day before or the day before that or whatever, how in the hell could I come right back there and not get arrested? Or ask White Petition come and see me or nothing. See, none of that makes sense. That's why I say if I can find tape, I know I've got them 1,000%. Right now I'm at 75%. Hey, Dad. Oh, how could I give them something to put against me? See, I've not done nothing wrong. But that tape clearly states that, I wouldn't have went back. There's no way in hell. Dude, they can't use that tape against me. Of me going back, there's no way in freaking hell that I would go back to Walmart. Especially to stick out and, you know, no, that's ludicrous, man. You know, yeah, no. Another store, another Walmart in that town or something or whatever, but you go back to the same exact store that the police was at the day before or within 2 days, whenever, it could have been 2 days, I don't know. But I think it was the next day. The same damn store, the police come and you know, they're asset protection people and all. Nah, that'd be just plain stupid. To me, that's like cops thinking I carry weed or go transport weed. That's just plain retarded. That's where they assume, that's where that phrase, they made an ass out of you and me, come from. No, should I worry about this trespass that I just got? The ticket I got was because I trespassed on Walmart property from the past, I guess. I don't know. He didn't trespass me from the... I got a new trespass from this store. So it's the second time I've been trespassed. For him to give me a damn ticket for trespassing, they must trespass me first. Right or wrong? Let's say that I'd never been trespassed from there before. Say they just got the hair up their ass, listen to them, and they wanted me off and trespassed, right? They bring you the form, whatever. Don't matter if you sign it or whatever, you're trespassed from there. Now, if you go back there or any other store, you violated it, and they can give you a ticket, they can take you to jail, whatever. But they cannot tell you that day that you're trespassing and give you a ticket. So the ticket I'm fighting is not for this store and this week. No, they cannot. They can't even claim that, because I didn't get a proper warning that I was trespassing, because I didn't know I trespassed. And if they could prove that I trespassed, I would have went to jail. But the idiots didn't even look in their system that I was trespassed. But that's cool, because that's the good Lord up above taking care of me. See, none of this makes no damn sense, except they listened to some damn trolls that called them and stirred up their asset protection people. And without thinking about my right, nothing, they did what they did. They're in big shit, I think, if I can find this tape. But I think the conversation before, which you can get at, is 15 minutes long. She said she's going to do an investigation and will let me know. Well, I'm telling you what I know. She called me back. She said I was welcome to Walmart, Sam Clubs, such and such gas, anywhere, in the whatever. She actually wanted to know if I was still in town. And I told her, yeah. And she says, oh, if I remember right, like kind of stunned. And she said, if you'd like to go back to the store, I forget the guy's name or whatever, but if you'd like to go where it happened, or you can come over to such and such store where I'm at today. I'd like to meet you or something like that maybe, but she invited me to the store that she was at that day visiting. And what did I do? I called her bluff. I didn't call the store, I didn't do nothing. I the next day went over to the store, put my pot suit in, went in like a happy shopper. If they arrest me, I'm going to take them to court and sue the hell out of them, you know? And they didn't. They let me be a normal customer and everything and whatnot. So I'm like the troll thing. I'm totally bamboozled on who's fucking me. Whether it's Scott Winslow Albert or Brian Ezra. Now I can't figure out if it's Walmart or Walmart Protection or what. But they're the same entity, so Walmart's the blame for all of this. Because I damn sure wouldn't go back to the store after I was trespassed, and they're freaking idiots for letting me go back to the store in a pot suit the day after I trespassed. You know what I mean? And then they sell me a membership so I can come in and, you know, when they were took away, not all stores, but there's some stores, because I've been to a couple, you can't scan your groceries unless you're a Walmart Plus member. And here's the thing, you got to pay through your Walmart Plus membership, so you can't use cash and not. Yeah, it's a bunch of bullshit when you really get to it when it comes to the scanners. Oh, howdy, Big Stank. So sorry about that. Yeah, no, this trespass ticket, that's not for this store. Not for this store. I don't even see how they could enforce it. And if I beat the, if I could prove that my trespass was lifted, oh shit. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I can't swear with no Monday. Hell, it could take them a week. It could take them a couple of weeks. They may not even contact me at all. I may end up going out there to Bentonville and staying a couple of weeks and, you know, get back here by the 14th or 15th so I can see them in court on the 16th. But I'm willing to go there right now and show him all the evidence I've got and ask him which way makes sense. Why don't you call this lady? Y'all know who it is, just from that one tape I got. They know who it is. I don't, but they do. Why don't you check it out today like you did last time I was here suing you guys, and call me back when you got a decision. I think within a couple hours they'd be calling me back, but well, we might have a problem. And I'd ask him if he's got a mouse in your pocket. What do you mean, we? I think Walmart's got a giant problem. And we can either settle these two lawsuits peacefully without lawyers and whatnot, or I can continue with them, or I can drop them, get me a lawyer because I want to file a mega suit. We'll see what they say. I'm hoping that they'll pick on the fact that they were bamboozled by some people that are trying to bring down my mission and all. Just like how they come in on my lies, Walmart lawyer and this, that, and the other. I hope their team will listen to me and ask me questions and stuff about that. And I hope Walmart will get the right authorities involved in this. Because they've drug Walmart into it. Because there's nothing to say that they won't do it to another Walmart or nothing. You know what I mean? And that's I don't think that Walmart would like that once they find out. But hey, let them keep doing their stupid stuff, using their Walmart logo and saying they're Walmart lawyer and this, that, and the other. Stupid things to do. But you know what? Duct tape or Gorilla Tape or stripper glue, none of that. Gorilla Glue, none of that will cure stupid. Yeah, and if a frog had wings, he wouldn't bump his ass when he hopped. Do you think I'm stupid enough, Ray, to file a lawsuit that I can't win? Especially my name being 420 Jim. When I sued him 3 years ago, 2 years ago, wherever it was, 3 years ago, I think. Yeah, nobody thought I could win then. No one, not even me, really. But I did it. They had a lawyer and 3 of their employees against me. They had their whole store behind them, and it was just me. And I kicked their ass. And I'm going to do it again. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, you missed it. I won one 3 years ago. Last week, or just the other day, I filed one in this state. And then 2 days later, asswipes at another Walmart do even worse than the other one. And Monday morning, I'm filing a lawsuit against that store. And then guess where I'm going? After I file that second lawsuit at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock Monday morning, weather permitting, I'm driving an hour and a half, 2 hours away to Bentonville, Arkansas. And I'm going to do my petition on the sidewalk right down from the museum like I did 3 years ago with Calvin's in the windows pissing on Walmart. Why won't you talk to me? I've got a case against you. You owe me money. Back then they owed me money. I'm not going to say they owe me money, but I think they'll talk to me. Hey, if not, my court date for suing the first store is on January 16th. Their stupid trespass thing is on the 17th. And they will be someone from Walmart taking that off the court. Nope. It'll probably disappear before we even get to court. Top of the morning, Michelle. Hey, Peyton. Yeah. That's what I don't understand why they did this to me. All they had to do was get on the phone. Maybe none of them can get a hold of the corporate office either. But also, any one of these idiots from Walmart had to do was call their corporate office. Yo, 3 years. This guy says 3 years ago he sued your ass for doing less than this. Is that true? If they got a hold of the right person, especially the one that handed me the check and all, he'd say, why the hell didn't you let him call us? Yeah, I hope he's still working there. And see, I was nice. He had to pay me. He already offered me check and pay me and all. And after he did, and I come out of the bank, he says, can I ask you a favor? And I knew what he was going to ask me. And he says, I know you don't have to, but would you take the stuff out of your windows about Walmart? And I told him, sir, I only put them up there to get your attention. That's all. Sure, I'm taking them down this evening. Thank you. And I did. Now, if I really was being nasty to Walmart, I could have went there the day this happened and all. Because last week, the whole week, I know for sure Friday and I think Thursday, they had associates from all over the country there with their new building and all. That would have been really cool to sit downtown screwing with Walmart in my pot suit on. But see, it's not about disrespecting Walmart, and I don't plan on disrespecting Walmart. I plan on letting them know, look, I know I've got way more evidence this time than the first time I kicked their ass in court. And I'm only taking them to small claims. They want to push it, I'll get a lawyer and we take it to civil matters. Because I can prove discrimination and a whole bunch of other things now. I mean, well, Walmart proved it. So I think they'll want to, I don't think they'll want to go to court. I don't, but hey, I've been wrong before. But that's the way you do it. I have trolls going, oh, sue Jim, you sue me. What else am I supposed to do? Why don't people stand up for their rights, and corporation companies can't do this to you? If I was in the wrong, I wouldn't have won that case. If I'm in the wrong this time, I won't win the case. What's the harm? Thank you. What's the harm? And matter of fact, filing 2 lawsuits against 2 different stores in Missouri was about $10 cheaper than filing 1 lawsuit against a store in Grovetown, Georgia. It cost me over $100 to file that lawsuit. Here, with certified mail, which I did that, it's Walmart. With certified mail, it's only $10 and $35.50 for the filing fee. So $45.50, $45.50, 2 lawsuits. But I'm not going to the home office. Friday I didn't go over because of all the rain and stuff. I didn't want to go. So Monday, it's 2 hours away. I said, screw it. I'll go to the courthouse Monday morning, file that second suit. Of course, that suit goes to the store. But I'll be over there at the home office, and if they contact me, a couple, 2-3 days before, if I can get their attention the same day or something, I'll show them my paperwork. Yes, I did file the second suit, and your store's going to get it in a couple of days. But see, I gave them managers at both stores a chance to redeem themselves and all, and they just don't give a shit. In the first store, he apologized, said it shouldn't have happened. I know I got them. He knows I got them. His whole thing was, well, you're welcome to come back on the property and, spend 2, 4, 6 hours, whatever. You can shop here and this, that, and the other. What the hell did you do? Nothing. I asked him just for an apology from staff and security. He said he couldn't have them do that. And so I said, I'll see you in court, and hung up. I was fair. I was very fair. Make me an apology. Y'all harassed me and made me feel this little and stuff in your parking lot, and y'all see it on YouTube and stuff, whatever, especially if I'm recording. Yeah, hell yeah. You're going to do a live on YouTube apology, or I'm going to take you to court. His excuse was he couldn't make the security company apologize. And my thing to him was, I guess your security company cost you $5,000. I'm not going to argue this with you, sir. Have a good day. Click. I don't want nothing that's not right. I don't want nothing that's not mine. It's just, I know right now I could take everything to a civil rights attorney and have a mega lawsuit. Mega. People's won a lot from Walmart for less. Now, y'all don't even know half the stories. But you put it all together, and it's in one major story. And I'm sure it wouldn't take long to find a lawyer that would take it pro se. But then you're talking 2-3 years, all that crap. Hell, I might not be on the planet 2-3 years from now. I'd rather take them to small claims court where it's court and all, but you don't have to follow all the court. We're the regular courts, like the big civil courts and all, they run under maritime law, black law dictionary, blah, 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 all this other crap. The small claims court, I don't know if they run under the black law dictionary or whatever, but it's a lot more friendlier, let's say. You don't have to know the court lingo, and you don't have to know this and that. It's a lot different than if I was taking them to civil court. I couldn't kick their ass in civil court at all. Couldn't. But I could hire a paralegal, legal, to file the form and everything for me and kick their ass in the civil suit. Or I could hire a lawyer. See, I don't want to go through all that shit. You know, $5,000 from that store, $5,000 from that store. Damn, they've almost paid for me to get to Florida, DC, and back home. Fuel-wise. Yeah, I think that's very fair. Let Walmart, pay the rest of my gas on the mission. Go Walmart. Fight for the cannabis prisoners. Oh, goodness gracious. But the one thing is, hell, I buy so many products from Walmart every day. Matter of fact, after this, yesterday, I got all my groceries and my dog food and stuff at Walmart. And I didn't have to walk 5 blocks down there to get it either. No. The only thing I didn't get to do is pick it out myself. Well, hell, all the produce and shit nowadays you don't want to eat no more. So, I used to like shopping, pick out my own tomatoes and stuff. Oh, it don't matter no more. I won't buy none of that garbage. No. All that shit in the stores now is just pure, genetically modified bullshit. The tomatoes so hard, and I don't even want them. So, the canned goods and stuff that, any idiot can go through and pick up, coffee creamer, coffee and stuff. So here I can't go to any Walmart in the nation. I can't do like a Walmart Plus customer's supposed to do and call up, pull up my air-conditioned car and wait a minute for them to bring it out in my car and put it in my trunk. No. What the fuck? I'm a Walmart Plus customer. But I can set on the side of the highway, take the address of McDonald's, Burger King, Joe Blow's, or whatever, go to my app, type in, I want a Walmart delivery. Special orders delivered to the RV on the street. Cha-ching, pay for it. It showed up. It was supposed to be here between 2 and 4. About 2:13 it showed up. So, what the fuck? And why can't I just go and park in the parking lot? I mean, if they don't want me in the store, okay, why can't I come to the parking lot and them just bring it out to me? See, none of that stuff makes no damn sense. Hey, Mr. Peanut Butter, what's up? Oh, I'm not at a Walmart. I'm not at a Walmart right now. I'm parked on the side of the road between McDonald's and Burger King. Come on. Come on. Right down the street from one of the Walmarts. And there's 2 of them. So, the 2 super centers right here close to me. One's like 5 blocks away. And take away the word Glen, I would be at the corner of Stone and High. Yeah, if you took away the first word Glen, I'm at the corner of Stone and High. Check that out. Oh, damn lenses. I kid you not. Nobody belongs in jail for weed. If you believe that, go to the petition, sign the petition, please. I'll give you a can of Ego. And can't we all just get a bong? Oh, my sign fell down. Better put that back up. I usually put this out. I had one permanently made on the other before I painted this. But I just put that on that because idiots call and tell him he's selling things and this, that, and the other. And even when I was up there visiting the one idiot troll, the cops come by, the city come by, and all them. And with that sign, I was within compliance of everything, and I don't sell nothing. That's why when he says that I'm a scammer, his own police department, his own city manager and secretary and all that came by. And guess what? In his city and state, it is the only place in the United States that I've been to, the only city or state, where an officer in uniform made a donation and tagged the RV. See? Instead of being proud and whatnot, that idiot took a campaign against me in the city, I guess. He makes all them videos about how disrespectful and this, that, the other. But yet in his own city, one of the own cops is tagging the RV. Oh, shit. I forgot all about that. That's a funny one. That's a funny one. I forgot about that. Thank you, Pussy. Well, come on by, peanut butter. Hey, thank you, man. I'm not the king. No, I'm not the king. I'm not the king. Not at all. You come by, I'll give you a little yasha with it's going to bring us to the king. But thank you. Nope, not the king. No, thank you. Why would you want to be my friend with my dog? Question would be is, would my dogs want to be a friend with you? They pick and choose who they're friends with. So no, I can't tell people they can be friends with my dog. That's up to my dogs. And if you're a really good person and in the area and want to make a $20 donation, I'll hook you up with a 10-week-old puppy tomorrow that's looking for a loving home. Got one male and one female. And they're both looking for a loving home. Hey, what? Just the last boy I got? What you got on your face, son? He learned how to speak at 6 weeks. And then we got the last girl. Oh. And the way her ears folded back, that's because she's part Karen Terrier. Her mom's Karen Terrier. And their ears will lay back that all the time. So. Hi, babies. What's up, Doug? Dougie Doug. My favorite song, One Toke Over the Line, Sweet Jesus. All-time favorite. Wildwood Weeds up there kind of close. Ah, damn. Watching it rain, huh? Keep it up, keep it your way, man. Don't let it come over here. Keep it your way, brother. Keep it your way. Hey, you ought to come down here to Bentonville, Arkansas spend a day or two. Might get interesting. That lady must be going to the movie. She's picking her seat. Well, not a whole lot to talk about today. I don't know what to talk about. What do y'all want to talk about? What do you want to talk about, Doug? I hear Alabama's trying to do what Texas is trying to do, and that's ban all hemp products, THC products and stuff. See, we're going backwards, America. We're going backwards. Got somebody coming by, I think. If you don't walk and get in that pickup truck. No, looks like he's staggering this way. I mean, coming this way. Ugh. Hey, Dad.
I'm doing good. How are you?
Oh, the good Lord let me wake up and breathe today, so I'm doing great. Oh, heck, you are doing good.
So I left you the nub. There's an event today, I don't know if you know it, on North Flintstone. Shit.
What kind of an event?
Look it up on Homegrowers Hub on Facebook.
Yeah.
You know where that store's at?
Nah.
Anyway, they're having a...
They should have invited me to come there, shouldn't they?
Well, they probably don't know about you.
Well,
But
why wouldn't they know about me? Because I'm one of the reasons they got mine. Just like Jeff Kaczynski was the guy who got live without control. I used to come here all the time and fight for you. My name's only 420 Jim. Nobody belongs in jail for weed. And you are, my friend. They get chance skin that.
This is new technology.
Ah.
I don't know this.
Oh, well, you can go to print and say, hey, man, scan this and sign the petition.
Okay. I'm from Alaska.
Oh, okay. Hey.
I'm not used to electric gas.
Hey, Alaska. Yeah. See, he gave us every herb-bearing seed, right?
Yeah.
What's it say above that?
I'm blind in that eye. I'm sorry, man.
Okay, I'll tell you. It says everybody needs a little Jesus.
I'm in bad health. Oh, that's kind of cool.
That's what it says. Everybody needs a little Jesus.
Oh, nice, man.
You're very, very, very welcome. I appreciate you.
I'm right with the man.
Yeah, I appreciate you giving me the hit. That means you get to tag the RV like others did. Because that was called a donation, yeah.
Okay.
Anywhere below the green line. Now, this ain't a petition, but you can write anything you want. Be part of history. See, if they had me over there in their parking lot, someone ought to call them.
So, what you're saying, were you institutionalized?
No.
Oh, okay.
For what?
You just petitioned for other
No. Back in 2013.
Are you incarcerated?
In 2013, they charged me with 2 counts of sales of marijuana.
Okay.
And I was facing 10 years, you know, the threat and all that. I took it to court, to jury trial.
Okay.
All they had to do was prove what narcotic was in marijuana to my jury, and they found me incompetent to stand trial. I've been on the road since. I held the first cannabis event at Mount Rushmore.
What time was that?
What back in 15, I think we did the Mount Rushmore. Ross Don Meeks was my co-host.
Alaska, man. I was out on Shimmy Island trying to protect our country from the fucking Russians.
Right on.
But I smoked pot, and my wife would send me ounces of Panama or Hunabud from Hawaii, and the center should take the center out, peanut butter, and stick it down in there and put it on top of it and send it in the mail out to that island to me.
I'll be down.
This was 1980. I went up out there in 1975.
Sorry, I wasn't trying to cheat, nor y'all. I say me and you look like twins. You're my double. The 2025 Cheech and Chong. Come on. Thank you.
Cool.
Very cool.
What kind of puppies you got?
They're Karen Terrier and Poodle mix.
Oh, cool. We used to have a Karen Terrier. They're a really good hunting dog.
That's her right there.
Oh, all right. Yeah, pretty. Pretty dog. Well, she just had to go to the potty. It's her birthday next Saturday, so we came to Springfield from Joplin, Missouri to find a pair of Converse. She likes Converse.
Yeah, I was in Joplin last week.
Well, see, my friend Tom Perry, they called him Hank Rotten. He was a promoter, and he passed away of a bad stroke.
Oh, wow.
And he's real well known in Joplin. There's a lot of places that not this weekend, but next weekend, they're having like afterlife, what is it called, benefit? Afterlife benefit for him.
Oh, wow.
And there's going to be like 6 bands playing. If you get to Joplin, it's going to be at the BFW.
I'll probably still be in Bentonville, Arkansas, with Calvin's on the windows, pissing on Walmart and stuff.
Okay.
I got a couple lawsuits to settle with them.
Really?
From right here in Springfield. I just filed one the other day, and Monday I'm filing one against this store. Oh, yeah. It's pretty shitty when you don't.
Out for you? You got good lawyers?
I sued them 3 years ago, won $2,500 plus court costs. I do it in small claims, and I don't need a lawyer. Lawyer.
Oh, that's great. Tell me a lawyer. That's great.
Just the system. Just us. People don't break down words.
Scared? You're old like me. Are you scared about new AI?
Am I supposed to be scared?
Well,
I'm not scared of nothing.
Well, it's going to...
Question is, are you going to take that mark that AI is going to give to you?
It's going to take over human society.
Everything,
sir.
yes.
And that's... I'll probably be in a better place when this all happens.
You're telling me exactly what we know.
It's going to ruin the earth.
It's bringing in the mark of the beast. Yeah, we're in Revelation. You're absolutely right. AI ain't ruined the earth.
I have no children, offspring, so I have no fear.
Let's get it right though.
Of that.
AI ain't going to ruin the earth. AI is going to, is the end of us all. What ruined the earth is these politics, BlackRock, and all that crap that's polluted our air, has done all the chemtrails, all the weather. That's what's ruining our earth.
So the Bible says, how many more years?
It don't tell you. No one knows. He says we'll be in a 7-year tribulation.
7 years.
Yeah, 3.5 is going to be good. See, something's going to go good, and they're going to bring in the guy, and then that last 3.5 is going to be so wicked.
And another thing, this isn't me or society or anybody. This is just through history. They found that usually a man's life expectancy, if he's in good health and takes care of himself, is 76 years old. Okay? I'm 70, and I turned 71 in August. So does that mean that I should, I live each day for the best I can.
Absolutely.
Because you don't know,
you're not promised the next second.
That's it, brother. And so that's how you need to live.
Well, that's why when you said, are you scared of AI? No, he tells me not to be scared.
But it does, though, because I fear for others.
I fear for yourself. It don't scare me. It scares.
I fear for others.
But here's my thing,
because I'm right with a man.
Right.
And I know I'll be in a better place.
You're just like me.
I'll be in a better place.
You're just like me.
But the only thing is, we're seeing it deteriorate through our eyes.
The only thing we can do is open the eyes to our Father so they can be saved too. That's all you can do.
The centuries we've lived, we've seen the deterioration of our earth.
Yeah.
But we didn't know what we were doing. Just like I have an older brother, I was too young to go to Vietnam.
Yeah.
He went to Vietnam twice, and now we're going to go see him in another week. He's dying of Agent Orange.
Yeah.
In testing. He's 84 years old. And he's a talented man. He's an artist. He does illustrations for children's books.
Yeah.
And he's really, really fucking talented.
But our life expectancy is not 76 no more. It's probably 70 now, and it's going down every year. It's going down because of what they're genetically modifying, what they're putting in.
I guess that probably is right, because people took care of themselves better. you know. And another thing is they're saying that, you know, we're training all the kids and stuff to do better and everything. Well, you know,
no, we ain't. They won't discipline them or nothing. Yeah, if they discipline them and stuff. There's this lady who was on TikTok.
If we broke shit, we fixed it. Today's kids throw it away.
There was this lady I've been watching on TikTok because she lets her son for 7 years identify as a cat. From age 7 to 14, now he wants to an adult. He grew out of it. Mama is just upset about it, whatnot. And it's like, damn, lady, if you hadn't put him through that.
That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
You know, parents are ruining the next generation, and they're going to be soft, and they're not going to be able to take care of themselves.
Yeah, it's already
when
there.
When parents die, no one will be there to take care of them, and so there'll be a child of either the street.
No, because they said by 2025 you own nothing and like it. They're building the 15-minute cities. Eventually, you're going to have a chip or whatever to go to them cities to live or whatever, and otherwise you're going to be out in the wasteland and hunted because you're going to be a Christian. You won't take that mark. It's coming.
Well, I think that before all that happens, there's what's called the Minuteman, okay? And you know it as well as I know it, the Doomsday people, they're going to have their own cities. And so old hippies and people that have money are going to flourish to them places.
Yeah.
And that's the last places that's going to be affected by the way of the world.
Yeah. Because
they're going to be self-sufficient. But eventually, the way of the world, like you said, is going to be man's going to destroy himself.
Exactly.
It's in the Bible.
Hey, it's so great. I got to get a few things taken care of. And
good talking.
Yeah, great talking with you. Thank you. I think you want it anyway. I got to give her one. I got to give you. Everyone needs a little Jesus.
Oh, God bless you.
He does. Thank you. Y'all have a wonderful day. Oh, almost lost my lighter. Or maybe I found someone else's lighter. I don't know. I don't think that's my color. I may have just found a lighter. Oh, sorry, Frankie. I didn't want to ask him. Maybe. He probably would have, but I was thinking of other things. Sorry I missed out on it. Doug, I'm still in Springfield, Missouri. I'll be here until Monday morning. No, y'all see my brother when I get down to Florida. He's been long lost, but he don't look like him. I wish he looked that cool. My brother was always been never smoked cigarettes, never drank, never smoked pot or nothing, as far as I know. Or that's what he used to say when I knew him. Could have been a closet one. I don't know. I don't think he, you know. Best of my knowledge, he's never smoked cigarettes, drank alcohol, or done any drugs. I'd be very, very, very surprised to learn differently. Well, I'm glad I decided that I had a chance putting the flags and the posters out. I mean, the worst that could happen is posters get ruined and a couple dollars worth of poster board. Might get rid of the one or two of the puppies. That would be great. I can't handle 3 puppies, you know, living here. Because then, you know, I'd have to let them have free run, you know, like my dogs. And I can't have 5 dogs running, well, 4 running around and 1 crawling around. No. So I need to find homes for these 2. because I don't like keeping them confined in that one area. I mean, hell, it was big enough for 8 of them for a while. It's definitely big enough for 2. But I feel bad because I let Betty run out here and be here with me and this, that, and the other, and they can jump up and look over and see it, and they're and I feel bad. So that's why every once in a while I let them out and play around, and they tear the couch and pictures and stuff up, and after they do bad and I catch them, I put them back where they have been. But hell, I want them to get owners and be able to play and have fun and stuff like I want to do with Betty. So hey, if you're in the Springfield area, you need a good companion, come on by. Throw $20 rehoming fee to fuel or something like that, and take home a companion. Ain't that right, babies? Yeah, they're sleeping. Even the one behind me sleeping. Whew. Damn, it's hot and muggy already. Goodness sakes. Ambulance. Nope, police. Well, nobody's got anything they want to talk about today? Conversation ended after my twin went away, or what? Comes another cop car. Yesterday, after my 420 Facebook, another one. After I did the 420 on Facebook, something happened, just like the equivalent to a block behind me. They had a fire truck, they had 2 ambulances, they had 3 police cars, and they had, I think, the medical head medical guy, meaning that someone probably died. I hadn't heard today what happened. But it was all out by the street. It wasn't like that was in someone's house. So maybe I'll find out today what happened. I don't know. If somebody from down that way comes up, I'll ask. No, I don't even think of it. I don't even think of it. And Frankie, you ought to know that's the honest God's truth. They just, because there's always either, I mean, what I watch TV a lot more now than I did in Black Canyon and all, because I didn't get TV. But now they got TV, but I've also got the social media, these lives. I got all these posts. I don't get much time to watch TV. So there's always something on filling in what little bit of time I have. See, that's when you can sit down and watch movies and all that stuff. Hell, I have very little time that I ever do that. But I do need to load it so I can watch some of the, like Baron C. Gold and stuff like that. I think that's one. I know they got series. I watched MASH. I watched Hell's Kitchen. There's a couple of the whole series I watched on that. That was when I was in Graham. When I was in Graham, Texas, I used the Tubi, whatever the hell you want to call the damn app. Excuse me. I had a perfect cup of coffee this morning. I sure did. I went over and asked Burger King for one black and to please fill it up this time. Because they leave it this far down, you know, and it's like half a cup of coffee. And you can pour that other half out in their cup, you know. Anyhow, I had my coffee creamer. I got that yesterday. So I put in a little sugar and my hazelnut coffee creamer, and it's like, oh yeah, good cup of coffee this morning. Hopefully, we'll test that out tomorrow, Frankie. Tomorrow morning, maybe. I got that a week and a half ago, I think, or whatever. And I haven't used it yet, of course. I think I got it on the 30th. I don't know, and Greg said that it just come back a few days later, that he don't know what he did or anything, that it quit working and a few days later it came back. I don't know. Maybe you can Google that type problem on YouTube or something, see if you can come up with something. I don't know. But no, he couldn't see. Mine hides the user. I don't just mute them. I have an option where I can mute them from the conversation. I can report or I can just hide them from the channel. That's what I do. So if I did accidentally hide, they wouldn't be able to see my channel. He can see it. He just can't do the comments or something. So it's nothing I did on my end. It's on his end, or it's on YouTube's end. But it's not on my end. No, I bought filters. Nope. Matter of fact, there's one in it. But I didn't have water this morning. And I'm like, oh shit, I don't want to walk down there and get a gallon of water. I want a cup of coffee first. So I went to Burger King, got a cup of coffee, and then went down there and got the water so I could make the dogs breakfast. I still put a little water in their, you know, their chow. Plus fill up the water bowls. But yeah. But when I bought that, I'm smart like this. If you're buying a coffee maker, buy a stack of filters. Because just like you're thinking, you go out there and not buy them right then and there, you're going to forget. You're going to say, damn, no filters. But no, I got you on that one. I've got the filters. Someone invited me to a dispensary somewhere a couple 100 miles away in Missouri over towards Memphis, and said he's seen a video of me and one of you people on YouTube. I guess did a video with me and him, or me and them, or something. I don't know. I haven't seen it myself. I forget who he said it was. But that's cool, you know. Bongfather used to do all kinds of cool video stuff and whatnot. Why the hell he turned and went like the other way, who knows? Stupidity at its finest. Damn it, man! Well, hopefully I won't have to be in Arkansas long. Not that I don't have nothing against Arkansas, but hopefully I don't have to be there long. And if everything worked out through their home office, I won't have to stop back in Springfield. If that home office can take care of settling with me and contact the Springfield police and courts and stuff and make sure that trespass ticket is gone, which they can, and I got all this, if they give me proof that all that's done, that'd be cool. I wouldn't even have to come back to Springfield for nothing. I mean, I ain't got nothing against Springfield, but been through here too long. I'd like to go Arkansas to somewhere else. Actually, I don't even want to go to Arkansas, but I'm forced to it. I should have went there anyway, like I was going to. Just to go and be there. Hey, how y'all doing, Walmart? Good Lord wants me to go there or something, because I totally went a different direction. I'm not going to go down there and mess with him. I'm going to go this way, and I'll be damned if I ain't going back to Walmart. So, something was meant to happen. Watch. I hope it's the fact that I can get fuel money for the rest of the journey. That'd be cool. 10, 15 grand would do that real good. What are you doing? What are you doing? That's a crime, being so cute. What are you doing being cute? Huh? That's a crime. Yeah, look how cute she is. There's a cutie. You're almost as cute as your mama. Yep, you're almost as cute as your mama. Yeah, almost. Little hair pulls back like a Karen Terrier. Oh, babies. And look at them paws. He says, I'm tired, let me sleep. He says, I'm tired, let me sleep. Okay, good girl. Get back from there. Oh, she's so precious. The other two are precious, but that's the one. Well, y'all gonna, oh no, y'all can't complain, baby live. It's been an hour. Never mind. For those that don't know, I have a couple of friends sometimes that say baby live when my videos aren't at least an hour long. And then they still do it. Ain't that right, Doug? Well, I would think if Will was here, he would come in on Messenger like he did before and tell me that, um, he's there, but he can't comment. He's probably working on them damn boats or something. Or maybe he took the day off, went fishing. Who knows? If I had to bet, he's there working on one of them boats, sweating his ass off. I think that's what he's doing. Doug, you're supposed to be out repoing today. You're probably sitting around thinking about it. Me, this is my Sabbath. I'm sitting back doing nothing. Oh yeah, probably. I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it. I wonder if that's got anything to do with the cops that went flying by earlier. Ambulance. Well, maybe I'll get get rid of a hat, a flag, a shirt, or something for a donation today, or a puppy. The donation I made yesterday, I had to refund. Will's still here. He can't comment. Hey, Will, I talked to Greg. He said he couldn't figure out nothing. And he said just all of a sudden one day it came back on. So, I don't know what to tell you. I know it's not on my end. You couldn't even be on my channel because I would have hid you from my channel. You wouldn't be able to see it, let alone comment on it. So I know I didn't do nothing to do it. So whether it's a glitch on YouTube or what, brother, I don't know what to tell you on that one. I think we had Greg uninstall and reinstall and all kinds of things, if I remember right. Then he said all of a sudden, he gave up on it. All of a sudden one day, boom, he started getting comments back. And I'm like, damn. 2 to rehome. I got one I want to keep and 2 to rehome. 1 male, 1 female. I would have one, but I call them kids now. I didn't think they were that young. The kids brought her back because their daddy wouldn't let them have her. It's hard to judge the age of people nowadays, and they said they both worked and all. I didn't think they still lived at home, but I guess a lot of people live at home nowadays. I don't know. They surely didn't know what to buy for food. They bought milk bones, little miniature milk bones, for dogs, small dogs. She could have started crying. You know how a puppy first day or two, or start gnawing on stuff. I don't know. I'm just, could be their dad said they couldn't have it. I don't know. But, I'm glad they brought her back. They really wanted her and cared for her. No doubt in that. But I think they didn't realize they'd bit off a little bit more than they could chew. I mean, you've heard them all the time in the background, especially when I had 8 of them and shit like that. Oh yeah. Or just yesterday, with what I got now, the 3, they get to yapping and where 2 or more are gathered. But I do let these 2 out because I want her to still play with her brother and sister. I want them to have time playing with their mama and all. They spend about 80% in their own area, but the other time, you know, I let them try and make sure they play with mama and sister there. I think that's important. I think in another couple weeks I can get a rabies shot. I'd like to have them rehomed before that. I could afford to do my dogs, you know, whatever, but I can't afford to do it for a couple that I'm not keeping or nothing. I mean, if it came to it, I would, but hopefully I get them home over the next couple of days. Well, as nap time approaches, actually, I don't feel as tired or nothing. I mean, before, man, the days were just like, they, you know, something in the air or whatever. I was watching a couple of TikTok videos about how, not just me, but other people feel a little more energetic, not tired as much as you was and whatnot. Well, come find out they fired CERN up again on the 5th. Playing with them big old toys. Wonder how many Mandela effects we're going to pop up from this one. Look, that's big tired on you. Okay, nobody wants to conversate. I know. Time to end it. Damn, Frankie, get your fly out of here. Oh yeah? How do you get a trespass removed from Walmart? Call them and tell them, oh please, please, please. Send me a link to it, especially if you think I'd be interested in it. Hey, you never told me your opinion. If I could find such said video of a manager saying that I was no longer trespassed, that had been lifted, what do you think my chances are? You think I'd win that if I can find that video or that audio or anything? Or do you think they can just tell me, don't worry about it, the trespass is gone, let me come the next day? That I can prove with the suit and all. And shop and all, I don't know. That's what I thought. Thank you. That's what I thought. I don't see how the blame can come on me. And, you know, it's probably just an oversight and accident. But it's going to be a costly one. Going to be a costly one. Gee, I hope I can find that audio and post it whenever. Oh, probably after I talk to Walmart. Yeah, well, they are responsible, but it all goes through corporate. Everything goes through corporate. That's why they have a corporate headquarters. So I can't get through these, so I go to corporate. Corporate's going to make them do something. They won't look at my evidence or nothing. They're not going to have no lawyers and nothing, you know, get a hold of me. They're not going to do a damn thing, just like they didn't before. They're going to just turn it over to the legal team, and their lawyers are, hey, we're happy. Hey, look, we get to go in small claims court, and making their big money and stuff. And they're going to have to pay all these employees and stuff to come. When if I can get a hold of corporate and say, look, just have somebody meet me at the museum, give me 30 minutes of your time, and I think your legal team would like to talk to me about settlement before you pay two different lawyers, or same lawyer, or whatever, before you pay lawyers to attend two lawsuits, and all that, and all your employees. There's what? The black security guard, 2 managers. That's probably the only one of the first ones that I will subpoena. No. I'll take that back. That's where the Ass White Protection come out. The 2 ladies from Ass White Protection, the black man, and the manager. So there's 5 people that's going to have to come, at least. They may bring 1 or 2 of their own to back up. But those are going to have to come. The second one, probably about the same amount of people. So anywhere, between 10 and 12 people, they're going to have to pay, on the clock, whatever, to come to court. Just like they're going to have to pay 2 lawyers. So I think they could save about 10 grand just talking to me. I'm beyond the all I want is apology stage. I'm well beyond that. That would have worked in the beginning. Telling me I'm just welcome back on the property, could shop a couple hours. Hell, I'm glad that, and see, I still can't understand. I can't understand how they didn't find that security. He ran my license plate and everything. He was on the phone the whole time. And how in the hell could they go to all that trouble and not know that I wasn't allowed at Walmart's? Don't make no damn sense. Yet I go to a Walmart that security didn't call them and say I've been overparked or nothing. So they weren't alerted by security or nothing. Just out of the blue, they decided to investigate. Who's that motorhome and stuff out there, And that happened. But if I'm right, and I'm pretty sure I'm right on this, now I'll check on it. I'll check on it. I'll see what it says, or you can check on it for me, Frankie, while we're doing this, if you want. If you can. But say I wanted someone off my property, and this goes for Walmart, whatever. Okay, you can have someone trespass from your house, your property. It's the same thing as a liquor store or gas station or anything. Them cops will come, And they'll tell you, and the person has to tell you, just like Walmart did, in front of a cop, I want this person trespassed from the property. Now, whether they give you a receipt of that or anything like that, whatever, different places, different whatever. But you are instructed to leave the property immediately, and if you do, you have violated that trespass order. Now, that trespass order is not wrote or anything, right? And trespass. So when I went to this store and they wrote a trespass order, which they lied and said I wouldn't sign, and I did, and I put liar on, they should have kicked me off the property, which they did. And if I return to that any Walmart property, I should go to jail. I don't know. I can't even believe it happened with 2 Walmarts, this, that, and the whole 9 yards. Just think that the couple of days before, if that security guard, you know how happy he would have been if he had done his job as security and found out that I had been trespassed from the stores. The same thing. I would have still come up with tapes and video and fought it like hell and got one hell of a big lawsuit, because they would have been pounding my dogs, my motorhome and stuff. It would have been a big one. But I think that was a good Lord intervening there. Thank the good Lord, because why did I go to another place and nothing happens whatsoever? That's what boggles me. Up in the shut case of profiling and discrimination, at least. Oh, you're absolutely right about that. Hell, hey, sure they're messed up. They got to lock their spray paint up. And see, I can see that. Someone's stealing it, taking the bathrooms, and what, I can see them locking the paint up. I can't. Because you got to show your ID to buy it. Even if it's down the shop, you got to show your ID to buy that paint. So I understand. And I didn't tell him that it was retarded. And he took it that I called him retarded. But that damn tape says it's retarded, not you're retarded. Okay? So that's when they called the others, I guess, or they heard whatever. And it is retarded that you can't hand me a can of spray paint and me take it up to the damn register. Or you take it up to that damn register and it be there when I come up there. Damn retarded. Oh no, you will walk up here and pay for it. And then you go shopping. Better for that Walmart, because they ain't worth a full bird. No, no. See, here's the whole thing. Here's the whole thing, Big Stain. Now, this is the store right here, 3 blocks down from where I'm at. And I'd stayed there 4 or 5 days before. I stayed there overnight, went in there 2-3 times, the whole 9 yards. No problems. No problems. So why the hell did it even happen this time? And how can it be any fault of mine? See, Walmart don't know about the Wichita thing. I know they don't know that I have that one recording where that lady promises me she will get to the bottom of it and get back with me. Well, that happened, right? Whether I can put that tape on the air or produce it or not, right now, it happened. Otherwise, I wouldn't have this one. And evidently, I was convinced enough that I went shopping in the same exact store in an illegal state decked out as a marijuana plant. If that ain't screaming, here I am, Walmart, are you gonna treat me like a regular customer or not? Because they profiled me. And that's why I did that. Because you hear where it says, he said, oh, he's got a pot hat and a pot shirt. Why do you think I put the suit, pants, and tie and everything on? So, I think if they knew this, that I had the evidence that I did, they would say to the stores, you know what, you probably ought to just go ahead, take that loss, because you're going to be paying employees and you're going to be paying that damn lawyer. Lawyers don't care. They say, oh yeah, we take that. Lawyers don't care. They're going to make their money anyway. I'm not going to say that. Well, I can believe that in Pueblo and stuff, man. I really can. I really can. It's sad, but I can. Just like in New Mexico, man, there's some places, the spray paint, and just about everything needs to be under lock and key. Oh, you're saying it? You can. Half of me wants to say all cops are bad. The other half wants to say not all cops are bad. Depends on how you're looking at it. Okay? Sure, there's cops that do the bad, but then there's cops that don't do the bad, but they cover up the bad or don't say nothing. Therefore, that makes them bad. See, I'm in a big dilemma when it comes to cops. A big dilemma. And I treat them exactly the way they treated me. Yep, we got somebody coming. How you doing?
Hi, how are you?
Oh, heck, I woke up breathing. It's another blessed day.
Sorry, I'm looking. So,
What's
going on?
Well, I travel the country. Nobody belongs in jail for weed.
I agree.
And I have a petition that people can scan. And it's a federal petition. That's why you scan it.
Okay.
It's also asking for federal legalization. I've been on the road. This is my last year, 11 years. Got a shot to do it. And if people be part of the solution, signing, instead part of the problem, we'd win.
Fair enough.
If you can't scan the QR, it's also at 420gym.com, or I have them to go.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
You know, he gave us every herb-bearing seed, right? What's it say above that?
Everyone needs a little Jesus.
There's yours. You're welcome. You're welcome. I love getting people to read that.
Me too. I would too. Do you have to be 21 to sign it?
Oh no, anybody can sign the petition.
I was gonna say I'm not quite 21.
Oh no.
Not quite there yet. Okay.
Nope. Anybody can sign it. It simply asks for name, address, and email.
Okay. Cool.
And
Thank you.
sign it and share it. When it tries to bum money, just scroll up a little bit and put no thanks, I'd rather share. Sending the petition site money don't help the cause. That's what the tagging is about, whether people donate a penny, nickel, dime, roach, whatever.
Yeah.
I let them tag the motor home.
Okay. Cool.
It's ran on my retirement, which ain't a lot, and free will donations. So
Cool. Thank you.
you're very welcome.
I will sign this.
Please do. Thank you. You have a wonderful day and share it. That was a very nice young 20-year-old lady. I'm thinking 20 because she said not quite 21. But I would think you could sign a petition at 18. I don't know. I had never looked that up when it comes to, a regular formal, I would think if you can vote at 18, right? Then you should be able to sign a damn petition at 18. Anybody know the answer to that one? Oh, I hear you on that. Only truth should be spoken, but that'd never work with a cop. Cops are actually trained to lie to us. And they have the gift of lying handed to them by the courts. No, it's very, 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 very unjust and fair. Because if you lie to law enforcement, you get a charge. They lie to you all day long, all night long, and nothing happens. Oh, it's fair. But that's the just us system. Like, I should have one medical, I shouldn't even have to have a medical card. But if there's a medical card, it should be only one medical card in the United States of America. And it should have already been paid for and good for life. In a real world, it was called the Constitution of the United States. But in this bullshit world we live in now, where it's all corporate and whatnot, and they took away our Constitution, our rights, good luck. But it says right in there, nobody should write any laws governing my religious beliefs. My religious belief for me is God put that herb on here and I can use it and I can have it and ain't a damn thing they can say about it. But they don't give two shits about our Constitution. Not even your precious Trump people. The Christian that wants to lock up an herb that was in the anointing oil. Talking about yellow journalism, saying that cannabis is bad. That's where fake news and the word yellow journalism come from. Marijuana, cannabis, hemp, not marijuana. It's not even the same damn plant. No, I haven't. No, I haven't. The only time I read really is when I'm in jail, and I try not to do much reading because I don't look good in orange or stripes. That's probably why I wasn't more in touch with God before, because the only time I'd read the Bible was when I was in jail, and I tried my best to stay out of jail. So thank goodness I started reading the Bible now that I'm out, that I'm not in jail. You know what I mean? Oh, and that's good, and you know, a lot of really smart people and whatnot. Yeah, but yeah, and knowledge is the key, but I try not to learn. Not learn, you know what I mean? I try and learn something, at least one thing a day, you know what I mean? But with what in life and what I'm doing and all, I learn a few things every day without even picking up a book. I got so much I learn every day and everything, I ain't got time to read a book. If I had time to read a book, I might, and if I could figure it out, I'd write a book. That's what I need, someone to take all these videos and all the stories they can find on the internet and whatnot and write a damn book. And we'll split the royalties 50-50. Somebody want to do the damn movie, get the right, split it 50-50. Let's freaking do it. I'd like to find an AI program or something I could give all that information and all the videos and pictures and shit I've got. I bet you they could make one hell of a documentary or something out of it. Atlantic East Motion Pictures wanted to do it back in 2019. And a couple years ago when I talked to them, they still wanted to do it. But heck, he might be, until I forget his name, bless his heart, he might be getting too old. He was in his 70s then. He's probably 73, 74 now. Oh yeah. Master Jimmy. Oh shit, Sonola shit. Be cool if that girl comes by today with that roach. She brought me one yesterday and said, I'll be by each day that you're here and bring you a roach. That'd be cool if she comes by today. What are you doing getting behind me? Did Mama show you that trick? Do y'all know that trick from birth? Huh? Well, you want to sit right behind me, baby. I don't want to sit on you. I don't want to sit on you. Ah! So scared I'm going to sit or lay back on the pup. Another reason I don't need all three of them running around out here. Might walk down to the supermarket, get me something different to eat tonight. There's a supermarket just right down the street, about the same distance as Walmart. If I looked at the map right, and Aldi's or something like that. Oh shit! I wonder if they have any flea markets around Bentonville, Arkansas, Frankie. It'd be cool if they had a flea market there. You know, you only get, well, I mean, I'd still get attention to the Walmart thing on the weekend, but I'd like to do another flea market or two. I did all right at the other one, and I still got a lot of stuff to get rid of, including the dive gear, maybe. I think Doug should have bought that. That way, when he gets back into jet skis and he sinks a couple, he can go down there and get them. Hey, Weasel, put that tank on, get them down there. That's how Doug would do it. He'd say, Weasel. Weasel would take the big spear and say, okay. Oh no, I'll take it back. I gave that big spear to the guy that bought the spear gun. Too damn long to be putting in and out and all that in here and what. I didn't care about the spears. But I gave it to the guy that bought the spear gun. That's right. No wonder it's not been in my way the last couple of days. Yo, Mr. Corey. How you doing, my brother? Nice to catch you. I don't know if you've been watching or caught up or seen anything, but me and Walmart's going round and round. And boy, are they in trouble. I can't go to any Walmart in the nation. And I got a trespass hearing July 17th. July 16th, I'm suing a different store right here in the same town. So we'll find out on the 16th if I win $5,000 or whatever. And then on 17th, I got to go on the other one. And Monday, I'm filing a lawsuit against that store. How you doing?
Hi, I just wanted to see. I can't get a puppy, but can I please see a puppy?
Well, I can show them to them, but I don't let people pet them and stuff.
That's okay.
Yeah, hang on a minute. I can show them to you. I thought they were sleeping.
I don't mean to disrupt nothing. Oh, he's so cute. Hi. Hi. Okay, sir. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Have a good day.
You too. So either this week or within about 90 days, I'm either going to get paid or fined or whatever. Stay tuned. Oh boy, this is a good one. This might bring, when this is all over, it might bring enough attention to get people to actually pay attention to the petition. And maybe they can see the problems and stuff that I go through. Just to bring the petition to light, which is all I do. I mean, all y'all know that, all the ones that know me, that y'all know that's all I do. Yeah, I used to blow up and cause drama back and stuff. I ain't did that in a long time. Don't plan on doing that. I try to give forgiveness to all of them, but they don't want it. But them involving themselves with Walmart now, woo! I hope Walmart get involved. I really hope. That's one of the reasons I'm going to the home office there this week. I'm hoping that, they'll let me talk to their investigators or their head of their asset protection and stuff, because it's going to happen down the road again, or it could, and it could happen in other scenarios with other people. Are they aware of stuff like that? I think they need to talk to the associate that called that cop that morning and find out what made him Snoop Dogg detective that didn't like pot to do what he did. Something made asset protection look at me. They didn't the week before, and there was no problems or nothing. They didn't that day I got there and I was in the store shopping, I ate there and everything. They did it the morning before. I mean, they had just opened. There were no cars out where I were. I think it had been open like a half hour. I mean, it was dead in the morning. And so what gave him the idea to fuck with me? The trolls say that they did it, and I wholeheartedly believe that. That's why I say when they involve themselves with Walmart, Frankie, I don't think that was a smart move, but I don't know. No rollbacks. Oh, you got me. Oh, gosh. Oh. Yeah. Watch how many greenbacks I get for no rollbacks. Watch how many greenbacks I get for no rollbacks. Not being able to use the Walmart until this is settled. And they may just want to bar me from their places forever. And then I'll file that big mega suit against them. We can play nice. I've always played nice with Walmart. We can play nice. That they can just go ahead and settle without paying the lawyers, bringing their employees in and all that. I won't bring a big master suit or anything like that. We go, and hey, give me a certificate saying I cannot be trespassed from Walmart's property. I can be asked to leave, but I cannot be trespassed. And man, I'd be happy. I'll be happy. I don't want them to, like have a reserved spot or no one else can camp there with me or nothing like that. No. I mean, I do want a letter that says I cannot be trespassed by Walmart or at least without contacting corporate office. Yes, you can have them trespass for the day, ask them to leave the store, but you cannot no longer trespass this man from all Walmarts until Walmart has been called. That'd be the smart move. He rolls forward. Two-punch Frankie. It's got to be killing Will not to be able to comment on these. You know it's got to be killing. Well, I guess if it was, he'd be commenting on the other thing, or maybe not. But it's got to be killing him not to behave. Will could have some fun like you are with this one. Oh, shit. When you, Doug, and Will get together. Oh, gosh. I don't know. Doug must not be here no more because he ain't, you got in and roll back, roll nothing. Oh, goodness sakes. Roll forward. That kills me. That kills me there. You know, I was just thinking off the top of my head that I'm looking at a good $10,000 expenses going to Florida, going to D.C., and coming back down to Arizona. And we're just talking like fuel and oil. Okay? That's a good figure. I love the fact that the max here in town was $5,000 and all that. But to me, that's a good figure. Wouldn't that be something I could announce? See, I could get, instead of giving Walmart a bad Walmart, no shoppers, you know, I could give them a good Walmart. They're their supporter. Instead of putting Calvin pissing on them, you know, I could put a nice little thing about Walmart supports 420 Jim. Oh, God, they'd hate if I put, they support 420 Jim, but they have. That $2,500 plus court costs supported me. I can see the headlines. Walmart supports 420 Jim. Man, if that didn't get the petition signed and it changed, nothing would. Oh, my God. I didn't think this weed was that good, but I do now. I didn't ask you. Nope, didn't. No wonder I found that lighter. Oh, well. I see you don't like my humor, Frankie. Hang on, I gotta read. Let me get my. Oh, what, you know, damn, if I had the color vinyl, the blue and the yellow, which I just ain't got the money to put it, I could have them deliver me some blue and yellow vinyl. Oh, shit, should I? You can send it to me. Yeah. The Calvin pissing on the Walmart logo. And then the Walmart owes me again. See, I won't put an amount or nothing. But they do owe me. They owe me an apology. They owe me a settlement. One way or the other, they owe me a settlement. Whether it's an apology or whether it's some money and help taking down some people that use their company into doing something pretty bad and all. It could have been really, 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 really bad for Walmart if they towed my vehicle and took my dogs. You know, that bad, that it could have really been super bad. I swear it was the good Lord looking out for me. I don't think it was looking out for Walmart. I think it was good Lord watching out for me and knowing that my love and everything for the babies, you know. I know everything would have been all right. I wouldn't have had the motorhome, but I would have got my dogs out and I would have got the motorhome and all. It took a little bit of whatever, but as soon as I proved like these tapes and stuff, I'm sure a bunch of y'all would have helped me out. And I would have got it out of impound. But you know what I mean? It could, that, by them dropping the ball, it could have went a whole another way. I mean, major, not even thinking about, go find a lawyer lawsuit. Hey, but hey, no, I got that covered. I got that covered. You just, you know, the lines are straight and whatever. Just put a little squig in them. Make them spire a little. Make them fatter. Make them real thin. No, I'm not going to copy the Walmart logo. No. No. I know better than that. Mama raised no fools. Daddy raised my brother. Y'all forget that. But you're absolutely right. I mean, I used to paint cartoon characters on the back window of a little RV I had one time, whatnot, and someone threatened about suing me for painting cartoon characters. My brother, same thing happened to him on something or whatever, using cartoon characters. No. This right here. I gotta get some water for them. Ah! Damn my back.
I'll sign that petition.
Have you got your phone on you?
What's up?
Have you got your phone on you?
Yeah.
You pointed at this very first QR right here,
Alright.
and tell me if it pops up.
Yep, popped up.
You fill that out. When it tries to, it only asks you name, address, and email.
Okay.
And when it tries to bum a couple dollars, you can scroll past that and put no thanks, I'd rather share.
Alright.
Sending money to them don't help the fuel tank. It helps the petition site.
Right. I got you. Alright.
And this one's federal. It's for all federal prisoners and state.
Good.
I've been on the road 11 years. I don't know if you've seen me here before. I've come here ever since 2014.
I live in Marshfield, so I'm not always over here. Alright, and then we can sign this other one.
Oh, thank you. That's about cyberbullying the elderly.
Alright.
Thank you. See, he didn't stutter, so if they believe in God, in Genesis he gave us every herb-bearing seed. What's it say about that?
It's alright.
Above Genesis, what's it say above Genesis 129?
Behold, I get.
No, but before Genesis 129.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Everyone needs a little. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Well, thank you.
You're welcome. I had to pry it out of you.
It's all good.
Yes, sir.
Alright, I'll sign this. Alright.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
No problem. Alright, you have a good day, man.
Hey, you too, my friend.
Thank you.
Hey, look, slow but steady. Well, I know for sure that I've gotten 2 today, Frankie, because maybe 3 have stood in front of me. 2 for sure. I gotta be careful what I say, because, you know, I got some idiots always call me a liar no matter what I say. So, I haven't looked at the numbers. I know it's over 300. I'll be happy when it gets close to 350, and I'll start looking then. Oh, I can see that. I can see that, Frankie. Oh, yeah. I can see them doing that. Because they're not getting a cut of the money. Hey, baby girl. Oh, you're my baby girl. Did you get a good drink with your brother and sister? Huh? Did you get a good drink with your brother and sister? Huh? Yeah. You don't know where the big pen is, huh? Yeah. Okay, baby. Oh, wow. I can't wait to see what happens signature-wise this next week and all. It could be low-keyed and handled pretty well between me and Walmart, or it could just... We'll see what happens. Best case scenario, I'll be announcing that me and Walmart have reached a settlement without going to court. And of course, I would tell everybody what that was if it was to happen. Worst case scenario, they say, screw you, we'll see in court and we think we can beat you. That's the worst. Except the trespass. But I'll get out of that trespass ticket. If I can prove that I had permission to be there. That if I was told that, you're not trespassed. And he can't write me a ticket, I'll get out of it on the ground. I will get out on the grounds alone. He cannot write me a ticket for trespassing. Because I was just trespassed off that property that day. Otherwise, why did I get a trespass? They should have just arrested me or whatever. But he cannot give me a ticket for that day. I was not trespassed off of that property to that day. They got to go back to prove that I was pressed off the first property. Evidently, they weren't convinced that otherwise they wouldn't have had me trespassed. They would have stood on the grounds that, I trespassed, take me to jail. So I'm not even worried about the ticket, whether I have that audio or not, or any tapes or not. I can get out. I know I can get out of trespassing with just. You can't tell someone to leave and then give them a trespass ticket unless they come back. If I went back there, they're fine. They can get me, but they can't get me for that. Yeah. Yes, they have to tell you to leave. Now, that store said, look, nope, even showed him, said, look, I got on my phone, what, he trespassed. I should have been arrested. How can he give me a ticket for something that supposedly happened in another state that he don't know a damn thing about? When I said, and if I can prove it, then they should have, at least for a couple minutes, give me the, you've been here for 22 hours. Yeah, we'll give you 30 more minutes. Give it your best shot, But yeah, they can't count that on that store. They just can't do it. They can't do it. They should have arrested me if they thought that I shouldn't have been there and trespassed from another store, but not give me a ticket for it. I think I can get it thrown out just like that, because that takes out the rule that you can't be trespassed from a property and arrested that time. You have next time you come back. Okay, so they screwed themselves over by not arresting me, and this trespass is only good if I go back on any Walmart property, right? Wonder how many people's been double trespassed in Walmart. That'd be a good one to look up. How many people have been double or triple or quadruple trespassed from Walmart? I wonder if there's any statistics out there for that. Surely I'm not the first one. It's going to be a jolly week. Yeah, his printer was dead and he wrote it on a damn card. And then he says, you want me to call a real cop or another cop or something over? That's why I looked at him again. Aren't you a real cop? Hey, but, kudos to the cop. Kudos, all aside, kudos to the cop. Even with the bad printer. He was a good cop. I thought for Springfield, maybe that's why he said, you want me to call a cop? Because he's the best cop I've met in Springfield. I haven't met them all. And I'm not saying they're all bad, but the ones I met, other than him, have been bad. Just nasty and bad. All of them. The ones for years. They think their shit don't stink and that their badge gives them the rights to do whatever they want and tell you whatever they want, and they don't care. That's Springfield cops. Most of them are the ones that I've had encounters with. So, but they are good ones, and that one, he was, yeah, I was impressed with him. Oh, I hear that. Oh, if you refuse to leave, but yeah, but I didn't refuse to leave, and I asked them if I could sign the form, because they just told me I didn't sign a form in another store, and that's not me. I didn't have to sign a form. I didn't have to sign it. They didn't offer me a form to sign. I'm almost positive of that. But then, if I can prove that they said that that's gone away, then that takes that away. That form should have never been there or nothing. So it ain't got if the form ain't there, it ain't got my signatures on it, no way. Okay? But evidently, this guy, for some reason, studied me, why, found out, said that I refused to sign a form. He couldn't wait. And why did he go watch the video and make sense of it? Why did he wait until the cop said, can you go get a form? Because I, right before that, asked, can I get a form, whatever. And he went in, the cop tells him to get in, he comes in, but he brings out a blank form. It's got a place for dates and whatnot. I didn't ask him for him to sign it and the witness sign, because the cop said, don't worry, I'm going to be a witness or whatever. What did I tell him? I said, no, there ain't a damn date on it or nothing. And we're talking between a store here and a store a couple of years. How the hell you expect me to sign a form that don't have a freaking date on it that you want me to sign? Oh, I'll fill it in when it... No, That's why Petition did really bad there. How dare you hand someone a form with a blank date on it or blank information and ask someone to sign it? That's when I said, I won't sign it until you fill the date in and stuff. And so he said, refuse to sign, whatever. And I looked right at the officer on that tape. I said, did I refuse to sign that form? I thought, because he wouldn't give it back to me. He said, I already wrote refuse to sign. Huh. Wonder how that got on that form and the other one. Are they all idiots like that? Because that's why on the live I said, officer, didn't I tell him that I would sign it if he filled in the dates and stuff? And the officer agreed. And that's when he handed it to me. But it had already said that refuse to sign, so they can't change that. And that's why I put liar and signed my name. Man, you asked me to sign something, a hat, a boob, whatever. I'm proud to sign 420 Jim. Why the hell wouldn't I signed a 420, a trespass warrant? I did just like I did there. Did I get a copy of it? If I don't get a copy of it, I don't have to sign a damn thing. This, they gave me a ticket instead of a copy of the trespass. I'll take that up with Walmart. Oh no. No, I ain't got time to watch you and do a video and all. Nope. Oh, I don't even know who that is. You ought to get a hold of them and tell them to get a hold of me. Or tell them first, go to Google, type in my name, FOUR, or you can type in the numbers in the third, fourth, fifth story down, whatever. It's probably higher up now because more people have looked at it. It's going to say about the Springfield and me here and camping. There's 2 stories actually done on me in Springfield. Maybe more, I don't know. But yeah, I addressed the whole city council and then, how dare you hold me hostage and whatnot. But see, the cops ain't holding me hostage now. Walmart is. Because I have to come back here and answer a summons that I don't think they had any right to give me. The cops did. That's why I say good cop, attaboy. Everything is on Walmart. 100% on Walmart. The Walmart employees. And if it's a local store, I don't care. They're corporate owned. I'm suing the corporate. If I have to go to a big suit. The local suits, that's why I do them local. That's why I'm going to Bentonville in case I have to file a major suit. And I have to show up there to show them that I'm serious, I guess. I had to get my money. Not going there to harass them, defame them, or nothing. I'm going to tell the truth and do my petition and live life like a citizen and be happy. Let's settle this. Give me a letter I can take around that I cannot be trespassed from Walmarts nationwide. Period. You know? More than 24 hours or whatever, you know? That an individual store can request I not come back. Cool. But if there's a store down the street, I should be able to go to that one. You know what I mean? And they could do that, especially while I was there. Yo, secretary, you know? So I don't think I'm going to ask for anything out of it. I actually think I'm doing Walmart a favor. And I want them to do me a favor and consider investigating why this even happened. I know why. All the calls made to them 2 Walmarts, either before, during, or after. Betty! Betty, can you speak? Can you speak, Betty? I don't ask you. Betty, speak. Come on, speak. Oh, you gonna act like you don't speak, huh? Can you speak? I bet you bad a little piece of treat she can speak. Can you speak? Betty, can you speak? She's looking at me like I don't know what you're talking about. She's done it a few times. What, you just being stubborn now? I don't have a treat for you? Huh? I bet you will before long. I get a treat, she'll be up here. Oh, I don't know if it's fine gel or what. I have no idea. I have no idea, but I ain't worried about it. Not worried about it at all. Right on, right on, right on, right on, Reggie. But see, here's the thing. I was charged with camping in public here in Springfield, and the prosecutor had a hard-on for me. He didn't like me, what I was doing, my vehicle. He had a rock hard-on for me. Would talk to him about the case, whatever. Tried to make it where I couldn't get a jury trial, the whole 9 yards. Yeah, I mean, he tried hard to screw me over. I came back on my court gate. I got to see the judge and explain, yo, you know, he wouldn't even talk to me. I'm my own lawyer, and he wouldn't listen to none of my evidence. I said, usually don't lawyers and y'all try and make a deal together and stuff, discuss the case, and the judge, that you two need to go out in that hallway and discuss this case before you bring it in front of me. I didn't even want to come back to the fucking town, so it wasn't my problem. It was his problem, right? I show him the one video, and he's like, how long are you going to be in town? I said, dude, I wouldn't even come to town if you just listen to me and drop this stupid shit, heard my evidence and stuff. I'm here for one thing only, this. I've got other things I need to get to, but I had to come here today. He said, oh, you're leaving when you... I said, yeah, and he's following me. We get back to the courtroom. He says, the state wants to drop these charges, sir. And wham, bam, I left and I was gone because I had other things I needed to do. And I let them go with that. I could have done a little something, nothing major, but I could have made a big stink. I could have chewed out the mayor's office again. I could have filed a tort claim, whatever, but, I'm not about that. I want what's fair. And I really don't want taxpayers' money. But if any of the states force me into that this year, oh yeah, I'm going to take taxpayers' money, Walmart's money, anybody's money. Hell, I got to live up to my nickname the trolls gave me. Remember, I'm Sue 420. I'm going to look at their stupid videos and all. I'm Sue 420. 20-some lawsuits across the United States, whatever. Man, I got to live up to that. I've got about another 15 suits to file. So, hopefully I don't have to or nothing. But to keep up to my image, I need about 15 more companies or whatever to violate my rights. Enough that I know I'm going to take them to court and win, because I don't intend to go to court and look like a damn fool. I really don't. It probably will happen one time here and there or something, But I like to keep the record. Now I'm about 4 or 5-0 right now. I don't want to ruin that. Why would I want to ruin my winning streak? This fool's barking at a piece of wood that holds my table when it lays in the bed. It's a 1x2 that's bolted there. Barking at it and chewing it and barking at it and chewing it. He needs a kid, a young boy or something to play with. Get gnawed up, hands and yeah. That one needs a little boy to play with. And he's smart. Woof, woof. Woof, woof. Woof, woof. Ow! You always want to try and bite my tongue. Yeah, you can't shut your mouth now, can you? Yeah. See what happens when you want to bite me? Yeah, I'll grab that bottom jaw. Yeah. Yeah. Someone's got to teach you. You can lick all you want, but do not quit pawing. Them nails hurt. Well, shucks. I guess unless there's anything that anybody else would like to discuss, I'll get on out of here. Any last questions, comments, or concerns? I do Facebook Lives at 4:20. Pretty much every day at 4:20. All my times are Mountain Central Time. Or Central Standard Time. Not Mountain Time. Central Standard Time. And I do the YouTubes at, hey, I can tell them myself. At noon and at 7 p.m. He's trying to get his sister to get up and play with him. You can find me on Facebook at, just look up my name, 420 Jim. Spell it out, FOURTWENTYJIM. Sign the petition. Be part of the solution, not the problem. Today, get a friend to. And remember, always about peace, love, and cannabis for all. One team, one dream, united we stand, and if we try, we can all get along. My dogs love you, I love you, and Jesus loves you. Have a wonderful day. Peace.